All right, guys, Zach here. Hope you guys are having a great start to 2026. Thought that I would show off one of the Marine Corps uniforms in my collection, and this one just happens to be the blues of Corporal Harlan G Adams, who was a paramarine but ended up spending his time in combat with the 2nd Parachute Battalion as well as the Company G, 3rd Battalion, 27th Marine Regiment on the island of Iwo Jima, where Harlan was eventually wounded in combat. So what you'll notice about these blues here is that what immediately kind of pops, especially with paramarines, because they are paratrooper Marines, during World War II, the Marine Corps did have paratroopers from 1941 until about January, late January, early February of 1944 when they were disbanded. Very niche part of World War II history for the Marine Corps. But you'll notice the jump wings, which automatically stand out as a talking point for uniforms when identifying paratroopers versus what you would see as leg infantry or non-paratroopers at the time. We can see that his ribbon stack here, we have the Purple Heart. He was wounded on the 20th of February, 1945. We have the Presidential Unit Citation. We have the Navy Unit Commendation. We have the American Campaign Medal, the Asiatic Campaign Medal, and then, of course, the World War II Victory ribbon, which was given to anybody that served from December 7th, 1941 until sometime in 1946 with occupation duties. On the left sleeve here, we have the shoulder sleeve insignia. That is the divisional patch of the 5th Marine Division during World War II, and, of course, the chevrons here indicating that he's a corporal. Now, Corporal Harlan G. Adams landed on Iwo Jima around noon on 19 February 1945 with the 3rd Battalion, 27th Marines, and they pushed their way inland and set up just to the west of Motoyama Number 1. Now, in the morning on 20 February 1945, the battalion was given the task of assaulting and trying to take the airfield. So, in very famous words, to an extent, by G Company skipper, which was Harlan's company, Captain James Brennan, that morning they requested for tank support and it was denied. So prior to the advance and the assault on this airfield, Captain Brennan told his Marines, he said, "We're going in without the fucking tanks," and up these Marines rose and began their assault on the airfield. It was a hard-earned day for the company. Captain Brennan, the skipper, ended up earning a Navy Cross for his actions that day, and in the fight, somewhere along the way to the airfield, Harlan was wounded. As G-327 went over and was crossing this terrain towards the airfield, they came under fire from numerous anti-aircraft guns, machine guns, all sorts of sniper and rifle fire, and somewhere along the way, Harlan was hit in the left wrist with a bullet. It definitely shattered most certainly everything in there, and he was evacuated off the island. It very well might have saved his time on the island. Of the well over 300 Marines in total that served with G-327 on the island, only 26 of them were left standing when the company came off the island at the end of the campaign. It really shows how hard fought the island was, but also the just amount of casualties that occurred for the Marine Corps. And so, as you'll see, just a little ode to Harlan and, of course, to the Marines that fought in Iwo Jima. I'm wearing a reenactor marked 5th Marine Division P-41. You've got a unit stencil marking here, which I'll talk about in another video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope Kevin is going to enjoy this, and I hope to do more of these. See you guys.